Good morning and welcome to another walk and talk video. It is not as cold as I am dressed for. Or maybe it actually is. I don't know. It's cold. And I hope that that doesn't make you depressed when you see...
Epcot International Festival of the Arts.
Well, thank you. Alright, anyways. We are walking towards World Showcase and we have the goal. What we want to do is go back in the land areas to explore like the back corners, the things that you don't usually spend time doing. And when we went to Morocco the other night to have dinner at the wonderful Tangerine Cafe quick service restaurant, we walked back through the market area there and just thought, it's so nice here. There's so many cool little areas that that you don't, at least we don't usually spend time looking at. So that's what we're going to do now, and you're coming with me, and this is going to be another one of those just sort of walk and talk videos without a lot of fancy editing or music. But it seems like you guys like these, so I'm gonna do it, and I like them too because I don't have to do a lot of editing. They're still in the process of opening everything up back here in World Showcase, but we are now in the England section. And no, let's go back here. I don't know if we've ever walked back this street before. Behind me is the Rose and Crown pub, and then there's this street here. And let's just go back here and see what there is. Here's the sportsman shop, but not open yet. We're on Tudor Lane, I guess. And I know they do character greetings back here with Mary Poppins, I think. Maybe I can get up a little bit closer here and look inside. Oh. It doesn't look like anything I need to buy. Oh. Then back here. What's in here? It's all like polo shirts and stuff like that. Here. Oh, here. So here's something. You know, it's not really a big deal, but I just have never been back here. You can see into the backstage area through here. Okay, sorry. And now we're almost to the very back. Oh, what's here? Serendipity Street. Oh, I wonder if this is a replica of the Banks house where, you know, in Mary Poppins. It could be. And it looks like they have like a turnstile set up here. So I bet that this is the Mary Poppins greeting area, or some kind of character greeting happens in there, I assume. And this is what it looks like. I mean, I wouldn't call this like an attraction or, you know, this area alone a reason to come to Epcot. But if you're somebody who's been to the parks a lot, then it's interesting to just walk around and see all the attention to detail and all these, I don't know, like little hidden surprises and things like that. Look at these beautiful bushes and gardens behind me. And then there's a gazebo up here. I'm sure that they do some kind of live show up there. And just these bushes and stuff. Like, oh, this is I think it's a very simple maze. I like it, and we're gonna go over the bridge now and see maybe a little bit of France. Here is a definite sort of hidden secret, and if it sounds like I'm talking kind of funny, it's it's because my mouth is frozen. It's already kind of cold, and then I just drank this huge iced tea. Used the dining plan snack point for this gigantic iced tea from Starbucks. So, hidden secret or insider secret. A lot of you probably know this already, but Epcot actually has 2 entrances. There's the main entrance at the front, and then back here between England and France, there is the, I think it's called the International Gateway, and it's just right back here, and that goes to the boardwalk and the boardwalk resorts and the yacht and beach club. So if you're staying there, you have like your own private entrance here, and if you're in Epcot and you want to go to the boardwalk for a drink at like Abracadabra, or you want to get something to eat at one of the restaurants, then you can easily just walk out of the park, go over there, and come back in. We're here in France now, and we have been to Chefs de France, which is the restaurant down here, which is really good. I can recommend it. We have been to Monsieur Paul, which is the fancy schmancy restaurant up at the top, and it was very good, but it's kind of expensive, and I don't know that we would go there again. But we got to see illuminations from our window. We were sitting right over here, and we were having a glass of wine and eating dessert and watching illuminations, and that was pretty cool. And in the back, there is the Impressions de France film, which is like a almost 360, but very old school. It hasn't been updated probably since the early 80s. And I mean, you see it on the style of the clothes people are wearing, on the cars that they're driving, and it's a really telltale sign of how old it is at one moment you fly over a mountain, a ski resort, and there is nobody snowboarding. No one. That's how old it is. Anyways, here's some more of just these beautiful gardens here, and the theming and attention to detail is just, it's beautiful. And I know I've never walked over this way. There's Marcus up there. So let's take a look here. Of course, you know, not all of France looks like this. It's very stereotypical, but you will find places in France that look like this, and the German area is also very stereotypical. I mean, you know, I live in Germany, and I don't think there's any neighborhoods in my city of Hamburg that look like Germany, the Germany Pavilion does here, but you can go to some cities and find places like that. Oh, this is a makeup store. That's nice. Makeup and perfume. Oh, it smells good. It reminds me of walking through the duty-free on the ship or at an airport. Oh, that looks like there's like a shift meeting happening in here. Probably shouldn't be filming them. They're gonna come out and yell at me. And this is Givenchy, or Givenchy. And when we come out of here, you can see there is the bridge that we just walked over. This down here is no, what's it called again? I just talked about it like 5 minutes ago and I already forgot it. Yeah, Chefs de France. And that is the entrance to Monsieur Paul, the fancy schmancy restaurant on top. Oh, and I wanted to ask you guys something. For any Epcot experts here, this store here has a bookcase, and there is this part of it is not real. It's a projection. And do you know why that is? I think it's because of this interactive game you can play here, which is something we've never done. Maybe we should do it. I don't know, it just seems like such a time commitment. If you know why that's like that, please write it in the comments and let me know. And I'm positive I've never been in here, so let's go look. I hear birds chirping in here. Are they real? Do you hear those birds? That must be theming. Oh, it smells really good, Marcus. I bet we can use our dining plan snack points for something in here. Ooh, it smells good. Okay, I'll try to get up close to a menu so you can see what they have. Good baked goods, good coffee. Should have gone here instead of Starbucks. By the way, those are real birds. Look, there's one right up here.
Okay, I take one of those.
Japan, another place we really haven't explored, I think, at all. I don't think I've ever walked all the way back there. And to give you a little bit of bearing, if you've never been to Epcot, up there, Spaceship Earth, so that's the entrances behind that. That's England, where we sort of started. Over here, that's the bridge, where behind that is the extra entrance. Then that's Marcus. That's Morocco. I didn't go with the camera through there because we've seen it already, but when you come here, you definitely should go there. And the other side of Morocco is France, and here is Japan. Look at this beautiful garden here with the koi pond and waterfall. And up there is the Katsura Grill. Go check out the menu over here. Looks like sushi and noodles. Oh, this looks good. And they have green tea cheesecake, green tea ice cream. Sounds good. It sounds like a snack point. Let's go up there and look. I'm pretty sure that the last time we were here about 2 years ago, this was all just a construction area. It looks like really new, and look, there's still a ladder there. Maybe this like literally just opened, I don't know. But judging by the landscaping and the lanterns up here, I think this is probably a really special, magical place to eat at night, I could imagine. All right, let's go down here. Up in this big temple across here, there is the very famous Teppon Edo restaurant where it's like show cooking, you know, where they cook it on the table right in front of you and flip things in the air and stuff like that. And if you've been on one of the bigger cruise ships, they almost all have a sort of a concept like that now. And walking towards the back here, and there's a store here. Where is it? Here it is, where they have a lot of Japanese articles, and I think I want to go in there and take a look. Here it is. Oh yeah. Oh, and it's warm, which is nice. Here, look. You can get a pearl. Manga merchandise around here, some Japanese products. Definitely something really interesting if you've been to Japan and are missing something special that you always got there. It looks like they've got some things here that you can only find in Japan. This is interesting. What is this? It's some kind of foot patch with hot pepper that makes you sweat. Maybe I should get that today. Will it keep me warm? Look at this. Just come on over here for some fresh koi water, I guess. If you're a duck, that's what you do at Epcot. And as quickly as that, we are now in Italy. And this is another place where we haven't explored the whole back of it at all. And I'm just looking at how beautiful the front of it is here as well. With this sort of Venetian bridge here and the landscape trees. Can definitely take some pretty portraits there. And, oh, Marcus just came out of someplace with a big smile on his face. What's in there?
It's good.
Going into a store here. Oh, they've got olive oil and gigantic olives. Ciao. And t-shirts and things like this. Big wine store. Well, big for what you would expect. Hello, at Epcot. It's weird doing these videos, you guys. As soon as other people are around, I feel really strange to be walking with my arms stretched out in front of my face and holding this little camera. Marcus is wearing his happy birthday button and everybody's telling him happy birthday, but that's what it's supposed to be. Or that's how it's supposed to be. All right, look at this. This is a replica of the Piazza San Marco in Venice. Very beautiful. And then back here, I mean, this is amazing. It just, like I've said so often, the attention to detail and the little things they put in here are so amazing. And I don't know about you, but do you always want to like when you see something like that staircase there, you want to like go up there and see what's inside the doors? I always, especially when I was here as a kid, I always wanted to explore those extra passageways and stuff like that. This is a restaurant, Tutto Italia. Let's go look at the menu. There's a wine cellar here and Via Napoli in the back, which I know is a really popular table service restaurant. And I honestly don't think I've ever heard of Tutto Italia. Ooh, that looks good. If you're into chicken. When we come to Disney, we don't usually go to any Italian restaurants just because on our street alone at home, there's probably 5 Italian restaurants and they're run by like Italian people. So I guess I don't feel like I need to come to Italy in Epcot to do that if I want to get real Italian food. There's a very fancy looking man standing in front of the wine cellar there, kind of intimidating. And let's go look here at Via Napoli. Is this, oh, maybe it's counter, is it quick service? No, not with those prices. Let's just go look inside. All right, it is table service. What I think is weird is they're so close together. Via Napoli is right here, and then the Tutto Italia is over there. One of them must be like signature dining, because I can't imagine that they would just have 2 similar Italian restaurants right next to each other here. Oh well. Do you guys know? I'm sure I could find it out with the app or whatever, but I'm busy holding this camera in front of my face, so I can't do it right now. We're gonna move on and maybe check out a little bit of Germany. I just met some friends. It was really nice to meet you guys. I don't know if I'm allowed to say your names, so I'm not gonna say your names, but thank you for saying hi. And we have moved on now to, well, we're just approaching Germany here. And here's another really cool detail. It is a very detailed little model train set. And actually, in the city where we live in Germany is the Miniature Wunderland, which is the largest miniature, I don't want to call it a train set, but I guess you would call it, yeah, the largest like miniature world
in the world.
It is absolutely gigantic, and everything is made tiny. And even if you're not a fan of trains, you can go there and spend a whole day just looking at everything. So if you're ever coming to Hamburg, you should definitely check it out. And I definitely should make a video about it eventually, just showing you guys about it. I'm sure that probably most of you will never be in Hamburg, but maybe I should do some videos about Hamburg, because actually Northern Europe cruises, some of them stop in Hamburg. We get a lot of ships stopping in Hamburg, but they're all not ships that I would want to go on. They're mostly MSC and Costa, so that's why you never see me, or you very rarely see me making videos about cruising out of Hamburg, although we have done 3 cruises out of Hamburg. We did the MSC Magnifica, Aida Luna, which was nice for what it was, and we did the Royal Caribbean Legend up to the fjords, and that was amazing. Here we are in the middle of Germany, and as I was saying, you can find things like this in Germany, but this is very fairy tale-like and very stereotypical. And they do have, when we've walked through the shops here before, and a lot of the stuff here is very authentically German. And of course you can get German beer here, which we think is ridiculous because you spend so much money on it here. Like, I'm going to look what it costs. Yeah. Schäferhofer Pink Grapefruit Hefeweizen costs $9 here. And if I go to the gas station on the corner, I can get one for like 99 cents. Maybe I should open up a secret business here at Epcot and sell them like out of my backpack or something. Now we've walked around here before, so I guess there's not really a lot for us to explore, but I thought I'd take you and show you a little bit about it. And this is a cool teddy bear store. The theming is neat, and they've got Playmobil stuff in here and Steiff teddy bears, which are actually really expensive in Germany. I wonder if they're less expensive here. I don't really know a price to compare it to, but I can tell you that if you want to buy a teddy bear in Germany, Steiff are the like fancy schmancy, really expensive ones. All right, I have to pay attention here that the video doesn't get too long, so I'm gonna finish it up here in this area that was going to be Africa. I made a video about this once already, but I'll tell you guys about it now too. This area between China and Germany was supposed to be Africa. And you can see that the whole front part of it, this part, is finished. And some of this is finished as well. And if you look at Google Maps of Epcot, you will see that all the land back here is still empty and definitely big enough for a pavilion. But for whatever reason, it never got built. There's a lot of different theories as to why it never got built, and I think I talk about that in the other video I made about this, so look in the description below and I'll have it linked down there. But I wish they would build another pavilion here. They haven't built a new Epcot land pavilion in a long time, and or I wish they would use the land for something like, there's been rumors that they wanted to build a Matterhorn ride here, or, you know, other rumors. If you've heard any rumors, write them in the comments below. But it's weird that like there's like the beginnings of the Africa Pavilion here, and then it never got built. There's a little bit of blue sky coming out. I hope it warms up a little bit. I'm gonna call it quits here. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to create a new tradition. I've been doing the secret word for a while, and I enjoy that, and it's always fun to see who watches till the end of the videos. And I started trying to do it in my Universal videos, and I don't know if by the time this video goes up, I don't know if you'll have seen any of those videos or if I'll have put it in the videos. But I wanted to create a copycat thing where I take a picture of me doing something in a specific place, and then when you come here, you have to make that picture too, take that picture too, and post it on my Facebook so I know you were here, and it'd be like a fun thing that we like did together. So this is the picture you have to create. Do that when you come here to Epcot. Oh, the music is really loud here. Do that when you come to Epcot and post it. Tag me on Instagram or post it on my Facebook so I know you were here too and you watched to the end of this video. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me at Epcot. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. Subscribe to me here on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Have a great day.